Hello students, in today's video lecture we will discuss the practice questions of binomial distribution. So our first problem is 6 coins are thrown simultaneously. Find the probability of getting at least 4 heads. So the number of the trials are given, that is 6. We want to find the probability of getting at least 4 heads. So suppose let P be the probability of getting a head. So obviously we know that when a coin is tossed, then the probability of getting head is half, and the similarly probability of getting tail is also half. So let P, that is the probability of getting head, that is half, and Q, say it is the probability of getting a tail, so it is 1 minus P, that is 1 minus half, that is equals to half. Now we want to find the probability of getting at least 4 heads. So let's say x is the random variable that denotes the number of the heads whenever 6 coins are thrown simultaneously. So this is a question of binomial distribution because here the number of trials are finite. So probability of getting at least 4 heads is a probability of x random variable is greater than or equal to 4, because here x random variable denotes the number of the head occurs when we toss the coin. So that will be equal to probability of x is equals to 4 plus probability of x is equals to 5 plus probability of x is equals to 6, because maximum 4 head occurs when 4 coins are tossed simultaneously. Because we know that according to the binomial distribution, you can see the probability of x is equals to x is ncx p raised to power x q raised to power n minus x, where x is equals to varies from 0 to n. So here our n value is 6. So x varies from 0 to 6, and our p and q values are equal to half. So here probability of x is equals to 4 is 64 p raised to power x, that is half raised to power 4, and q raised to power n minus x. So here n is 6 and x is 4, plus here our x is 5. So ncx, here n is 6 and x is 5, so ncx p raised to power x q raised to power n minus x, plus probability of x is equals to 6. Here x is 6 and n is 6, so 6 is 6, 1 by 2 raised to power n, sorry x, 1 by 2 raised to power n minus x, 6 minus 6. So after calculation, our probability of x greater than or equal to 4 is 22 into half raised to power 6. So our second problem is an experiment succeeds twice as often as it fails. So if the probability of fail is say q, then probability of success is double of its probability of failing. So if the probability of fail is say q, then probability of success will be 2q. As we know that p plus q is equals to 1, so 2q plus q is equals to 1 means 3q is equals to 1. This implies q is equals to 1 by 3. So probability of failing, that will be 1 by 3, and the probability of success, that will be is equal to 2 by 3. Now if the experiment is performed 6 times, again it's a question of binomial distribution because here the number of trials is 6, that is finite. So if the experiment is performed 6 times, then find the probability of at least 4 successes. So this problem is similar as we have done the previous problem. Here let x be the random variable that denotes the number of successes. So probability of x greater than or equal to 4 will be probability of x is equals to 4 plus up to so on probability of x is equals to n. Here our n is 6. So probability of x is equals to 4, that will be ncx. Here n is 6, x is 4. P, here probability p, small p, that is 1 by 3, and q is equals to 2 by 3. So p raised to power x, q raised to power n minus x. Then our p is equals to 2 by 3, 2 by 3 raised to power x, that is 4, q raised to power n minus x, 6 minus 4, that is 2, and so on. You can see after calculation, probability of x greater than or equal to 4 is 496 by 729. Our third problem is comment upon the statement. The mean of the binomial distribution is 3 and its variance is 5. Then we know that the mean of the binomial distribution is n into p. So given is np is 3 and variance of a binomial distribution is 5. So n into p into q is equals to 5. From np is equals to 3, you can see from the second equation 3q is equals to 5. So this implies q is equals to 5 by 3. which is greater than 1, which is not possible because we know that probability is always less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to 0. So given statement is not correct. So our fourth problem is the probability of a man hitting a target is 1 by 4. How many times must be fired so that the probability of his hitting the target at least once is greater than 2 by 3. So let x be the random variable which denotes the number of the time he hits the target. So we have given the probability of man hitting the target, say it is small p, it is 1 by 4. Okay, so how many times we want to find that how many times must be fired. So we want to find the value of n so that the probability of his hitting the target at least once means probability of x greater than 1 is greater than 2 by 3. So we know that because it's the equation of the binomial distribution, because we want to find the number of the hitting the target which satisfy this condition. So according to binomial distribution, if x denotes the number of times he hits the target, then the probability of x is equals to x is ncx p raised to power x q raised to power n minus x. Here probability of hitting the target small p is 1 by 4. Then what will be the value of small q? That is equals to 1 minus p. So 1 minus 1 by 4, that is equals to 3 by 4. So small p value is 1 by 4 and small q value is 3 by 4. So now probability of hitting the target at least once, this should be greater than 2 by 3. So probability of hitting the target at least once means probability of x greater than or equal to 1 is greater than 2 by 3. But we don't know the number of hitting the targets. So that's why we will write the probability of x greater than or equal to 1 as 1 minus probability of x less than 1, which is greater than 2 by 3. X less than 1 means probability of x is equals to 0, because x denotes the number of the times he hits the target, so it can't be negative. So x less than 1 means there are only one option, that is x is equal to 0. Then the probability of x is equals to 0, from here you can see probability of x is equals to 0 is nc0. We want to find the value of n, so nc0, that is 1, p raised to power 0, that is again 1, q raised to power n minus 0. So our value of q is 3 by 4. So it is 3 by 4 raised to power n. So 1 minus 3 by 4 raised to power n is greater than 2 by 3. Means 1 minus 2 by 3 is greater than 3 by 4 raised to power n. Means we want to find the value of the smallest value of n which satisfied this equation. But you can see if n is equals to 1, then 1 by 3 can't satisfy, 1 by 3 can't greater than 3 by 4. Similarly, 1 by 3 can't greater than 3 by 4 square. 1 by 3 can't greater than 3 by 4 cube. But if I take the n is equals to 4, 5, 6 up to so on, then this equation is, then this inequality is satisfied. You can check 1 by 3 is greater than 3 by 4 raised to power 4, 1 by 3 greater than 3 by 4 raised to power 5 up to so on. We want to find the least value of n which satisfies this equation. So here least value of n is equals to 4. So our answer is at least there are 4 number of the trials, so that the probability of his hitting the target at least once is greater than 2 by 3. So in the next video lecture, we will discuss the more practice question. If in these questions you will face any problem, then you can revert. Thank you.